Well, that other big story we're following, an apparent overnight but limited strike by Israel. The government of Benjamin Netanyahu quiet today, neither officially commenting nor claiming responsibility. Iran is said to have no plans at the moment to retaliate. The strike hit Isfahan, home to several nuclear sites and a military airbase. Iran is downplaying the attack, saying there was no major damage. The U.S. was quick to state publicly it wasn't involved, but like other nations, is urging both sides to let it go. CTV's Adrian Ghobrial now on the latest salvo between old enemies and the reaction. Adrian.
Sandy, this week, U.S. intelligence shared that they believed Israel would respond with a targeted, limited strike inside Iran. And that's what American officials say took place last night.
Flashes of light in the night sky, one of the few recordings of what the U.S. are calling an airstrike by Israel deep within Iran.
Israel had to respond in some way, and their war cabinet was clear on this.
The so-called attack centered around the Iranian city of Isfahan, home to a large airbase, as well as part of Iran's nuclear program. This morning, troops were seen stationed at the Iranian facility. High above, these satellite images show that there doesn't appear to be any large craters or damage at the Isfahan base, though the targeted location has caught the attention of Middle East analysts.
Basically, that is a clear message to the Iranian regime that Israel can operate anywhere, anytime.
The entire region has been bracing itself following Saturday's first ever attack by Iran inside Israel. Attending the G7 ministers' meeting in Italy, Secretary of State Antony Blinken confirmed the U.S. did not take part in the reported airstrikes inside Iran.
Our focus has been on, of course, making sure that Israel can effectively defend itself, but also de-escalating tensions, avoiding conflict.
Israel has yet to comment on the reported military operation, and Iran has not identified the source of the strike, leaving some to believe this may actually be the beginning of a de-escalation between the two historic enemies.
What we're seeing here, hopefully, is the reestablishment of the status quo antebellum, if you will, the status quo before all of this activity started, and that we can return to the shadow war that Israel and Iran have been conducting for decades.
This is all taking place while a very real, deadly fight continues in Gaza. According to the Hamas-run health authority, more than 40 Palestinians have been killed there in the last 24 hours. Sandy.
CTV's Adrian Ghobrial.